Baseball off season is here. Man, our main goal, we're gonna be big, physical, fast, explosive. And one thing that really helps us with all the different weight room stuff that we have, with our, whether you're doing some type of single leg movement or a double leg movement, is our med ball throws. There's a ton of different variations. I'm gonna walk you through our basic progression right now that I think really helps take our strength work and apply it to throwing the ball. The first thing that we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna do a med ball, front facing side toss. Now let's go over our cues that just for beginner athlete. This is a beginner athlete that we want to focus on. The first thing is what we're not. We are not acting like we're hitting the ball. This has nothing to do with hitting. I'm not a hitting coach. My job is to teach how to be violent, how to load that hip, and how to distribute power and get after it. So the first cue that we have is we want to load into the hip. So he's loaded into this back hip with a slight bend in the knee, and then he's second cue. Notice how he turns the shoulder, stand back up. What we don't want to see is slightly bend the knee, widen the base a little bit, widen your base, slight bend in the knee. Just moving the arms. So stay there. You see this is what we're not looking for. We want to see a complete turn of the shoulder. And then the third cue is be violent through there. Boom, drop it. Boom, nice snap. So once again, we'll just let him do another rep here. We want to go Q1 in the hip, rotate the shoulder, 2, 3, be violent. And in being violent, he naturally gets extended. Being violent means get extended. So drill 1 is we're just doing med ball side toss. We typically do 3 on the right, 3 on the left. Drill number 2, I'll let him go. We're gonna go alternating side toss. So same thing, but now you're gonna switch back from the right and left. Now with this drill, as he's just going, just do 4 reps. As he's going now, what we wanna focus on, all right, is he's resetting each rep and being violent. Boom, drive, go ahead. So there should be almost a little pause, one more. Boom, go. A little pause in between. Whereas sometimes we'll say easy med ball side toss, but we're just working on rhythm and rotation. With this variation, we're working on violence and max effort. So I will tell them, take 1 second in between. That's our second exercise, med ball, alternating side toss. Third exercise that we love, go ahead, go back. We're gonna go shuffle, shuffle, shot put, med ball toss, okay? From the side now, we're not front facing. So we went over 3 cues already, right? We talked about loading the hip, we talked about turning the shoulders, we talked about getting extended. The 4th cue now, when we're going from the side, is we want to be stiff on that front leg. So he's gonna shuffle, shuffle, not mimicking a baseball swing, just being violent and aggressive. Go ahead, shuffle, shuffle, toss. Go ahead, shuffle, shuffle, toss, good. You notice, go back, you don't need to freeze anything, just be natural. Don't eat like this, with this movement, I don't need it to be perfect. I want them just to be violent, just like in rhythm. If you see a great shortstop or second baseman, they're making plays from all different angles. With this, I try not to overcoach. You want to shuffle, shuffle, and be violent. Go ahead. Shuffle, shuffle, boom, boom. Good, nice. Love the violence. So with this, once again, low sets and reps. 2 to 3 on each side. 4th exercise now that we progress to, go ahead. We're going to do front facing, 90-degree turn, a quick snap action, right into the side toss. Go ahead. Boom, drop. Nice. One more. Boom, boom, drop. Boom, stop. And once again, sets reps, typically 2 on the right, 2 on the left. So that's front facing, 90-degree turn, side toss. The 5th exercise now, I just looked at him, 5th exercise. We're gonna do a single leg jump with the stick into a side toss. So go ahead. With the sticks, a 1/1000 pause. Go ahead. Go up, pause, go. Boom. Nice. One more. Up, pause, go, boom. And why I like the single leg stick is you notice what? He's got a slight bend in the knee and the hip is already loaded. So this is kind of teaching the athlete, 1, to load in that hip. Jeremiah is an experienced, how old are you now, 21? 20? Ton of work in strength training. So he makes this look very easy. This is an advanced drill. If you have some like 13-year-old or 14-year-old trying to jump off one leg with a med ball, that's not for him. I just wanted to give you some more advanced variations. This is one of those advanced variations. So our 6th exercise, our single leg jump with the multiple response plus the med ball toss, okay? So with this, like once again, this is for our advanced lifters. If you have, Jeremiah's 20 now, he's put a ton of work in the weight room. He's very strong in his ankle, knee, and hip. He could deliver, he could put out power and he could receive power at a high level, whereas if you have like a 12, 13, 14-year-old athlete, I would not recommend this exercise yet. So show us here, Jeremiah. We're gonna do multiple response jump with the side toss. Go ahead, 1, 2, boom, drop. Nice, extremely violent. So once again, those are six of our drills that we love, that we progress to. Those last 2 are really for our advanced athletes. The main cues that we're always locked in and focused on is what? 1, load that hip. You're gonna have a slight bend in the knee. Get that weight in that hip, okay? You wanna turn the shoulders, not just the arms. We don't wanna see this. Then 3 is be violent. Violent for me equals extension. You are getting extended when you are being violent. And then you notice after that 3rd exercise I threw in, tip number 4. So when you're side facing, you are gonna be stiff and lock out that front leg. These are awesome exercises going into our baseball off season where we do a ton of deadlifts, squats, single leg, reverse lunges, all those different movements. This med ball work really tries to tie in everything together to the throwing and our field work. Like always, any questions, make sure to leave a comment below. Make sure to like, make sure to share. Coming at you soon with some more content. Coach Cano, win the kids. You made it to the end. Thanks for watching the content. Make sure to like, share. Hopefully you find some coach or some of your athletes, or maybe it's even your son or your daughter that finds this valuable. Share it with them. Then there's another video right here. Make sure to click on it, check it out, and then as always, win the kids.